Hello, 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 everybody. We're back. We're here. We're here for a little bit of hookah. Um, in my eternal quest to procrastinate everything, I went right down to the wire to start stream today. But I've been thinking about hookah a lot. I haven't been thinking about hookah a lot. I don't smoke or anything like that. But I've been thinking about making a hookah a lot. Since a few hours ago, I've just been thinking all about how I'm gonna make this. I got a lot of ideas, and I have a pretty ambitious vision in mind today. Now, I know when we have ambitious visions. I know when we have ambitious visions, things get weird. So I'm gonna try to tune it down a little bit. But if we have time, we're doing it. There's gonna be people coming and going from my house today a little bit. So if you hear screaming, if somebody opens my door and runs and punches me in the face, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on today. So, that's life. Sometimes that's life, and I'm glad I'm filming. Nobody's gonna punch me in the face. So let's make hookah. I have a cat that's yelling at my door. I know if I let her in though, she's gonna want to come and go. I'm not gonna let her in. Sorry, you can't be in here. So let's turn the music back on and let's get into it. Oh, what a song! Everything on the Ape Escape soundtrack is really good. Let the baby in? No, 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 no. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing in chat today? How's the chat feeling? Gotta love a little bit of water. Okay, so first things first, I think I want to focus on this guy. I think I'm gonna make this part first. I think that's the most important part. I learned a lot about how to make a hookah while I was researching today. So I actually have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. Will it work out? I guess we'll all be the judge. Oh, someone's going for it. Someone's going for a heist. It was only a matter of time. Okay, so I'm gonna be real careful with how I do this. You want to be really careful with how you're going to be dividing all this stuff. It seems obvious, and I think if you were quick, you could just go, but I want to be a little more careful. I want to try my best to make something really usable here today. I'm probably going to be using this project for a while, so I think getting it right today is big on the list. I'm thinking that's our stuff right there, and let's do the cap up here. Thinking we're gonna go like that. Too much, too much. Just enough. Just enough to feel it. Okay, that to me looks perfect. There's a weird little ridge here. I don't know what that ridge is for. I looked at a bunch of hookah and they're all very, very different. I get like the general mechanism for how they work, so I'm just gonna build the most generic version of this that I can, and then we'll do the fancy stuff as an addition. I can't imagine this requiring too much of my attention. Actually, I realized I should have just done a... What gets smoked from the hookah? Is it weeds? It's tobacco. Yeah, it's tobacco. It's not very cool. I don't love hookah. I'm not a big fan of the whole hookah thing. I find it a little silly. Yeah, you always thought it would be something else. I kind of get that. Oh, well, T has died. Rest in pieces. Rip in peace. Yeah, big F's in chat. All right, let's go ahead and do some business here. Now, I'm gonna run into topology problems pretty fast. And I want to be careful of that. I want to be really careful of topology, because that's probably the most important thing for this, if I want to use this as like a real something or other later. So I'm gonna be extra careful with this guy. I've been caring a lot more about the geometry of my pieces lately, because I've been making portfolio stuff. And for my portfolio stuff, I kind of want to prove that I know what I'm doing. So I've been really careful about that. And it's not always been the best. Turns out topology is actually kind of a hard thing to figure out. Turns out it's actually difficult in real life too. So, you know, you got to be careful. Okay, this is a bad idea. What I'm doing right now is a bad idea, but I think I can bake to normals. I probably should make a low poly version, but... Should I make a low poly version? I should, shouldn't I? I should do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. That being said, that's not a bad looking base. That's pretty solid looking. So I'll save this. We'll save this as glass base backup. And we'll just hide you. Now, for the piece de resistance. What I want to be doing here how do we want to do this? I think what I want to do is literally just come in here and grab each of these. Easier said than done. Is this gonna work? The inside's not gonna work, so I gotta do only the outside. Anyway, hello everybody. How is everybody? How's the day treating everybody? Hey, what's up, Guardian Wolf? How you doing? Okay, I think this is gonna be in our best interest right here. And now I'll take all of this and bring it in. You're good? I'm okay. I'm not good, I'm not bad. I'm doing just fine. I can't complain that much. It's been a weird month for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. But, there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of a bad month. But not a bad month, just a weird month. But, I'm starting to feel a little bit more calm about the whole thing, so I think I'm good. Okay, so that, to me, is the beginning. Hello? That, to me, is the beginning of what I want it to look like. Where would I start on this? Let's do this one more time. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That'll work. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to loop tool circle as much of this as we can handle. Please don't freak out. Da, dee, 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 dee. Da, dee, 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 dee. You know what? I'll do it differently. I'm gonna grab you. Nope, that is definitely not going to work. Okay, so we do have to do a loop tool circle, which I am not the biggest fan of. Oh. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Actually, hold on. We're going to do loop tool circle, influence 90%. Repeats. Loop tool circle 80%. And we should be able to build out the shape we want. Oh, this is gonna be great. Look how perfect that looks. That actually looks great. Wow, I didn't know it was gonna be that easy. All right. So, I think what's strange to me right now, what's been on my mind lately, is Christmas is what, like 8 days away, 9 days away, something like that. Doesn't feel like Christmas at all to me. Living in Florida, we don't really get like a pretty prominent Christmas. It's pretty hot outside. Like, I was wearing a tank top the other day. I went bike riding in a tank top. And that's just what the weather feels like. And I think that's real odd. So for me, I feel like Christmas Day is gonna show up and I'm gonna be like, what? Am I supposed to be festive? It's kind of where I'm at right now. It's kind of where my brain's at right now, is thinking about that. And trying to process why that is, or like why I feel that way. It's very odd. I mean, maybe not why I feel that way. Clearly I feel that way because it's warm, but like, it's just strange. It's weird to like be 8 days away from Christmas, and as a kid, I was a very like Christmas-centric person, and now to be like, it's coming. That feels weird to me. Feels weird to be like less Christmassy than you used to be when you were a kid. Oh, connected only. Whoops. There we go. Connected only, and we'll do like 6. We'll do like 6.3. That to me feels perfect. That to me feels right. We put that on, we look into object mode, and we say, that looks really good. I'd smoke hookah out of that. I don't love the way this like lid works. So I think I'm gonna take the lid and solidify that. Like if we take that, hold on. If we take, yeah, U, and we crease U super hard, and we push this on here, and now we take all of these and we loop tool circle each of you. Will this work? I feel like that should give us pretty realistically what I'm going for. And then that one's already done. Yes. Okay. So much better. That's it. That's a hookah right there. That's looking good. Cool, let's do the bottom. We're just gonna do the bottom, we're done. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba da bum. So I grab you, and I'm going to do a nice little grid fill. Don't love that. Let's go ahead and smooth that guy out just a little bit. And then we'll do a grid fill. And then we'll put on a little bit of a surface and say, that looks great. That is clean. That's a glass right there. I'm not sure if I love this part, but I think I'm okay with it. I think I can live with that. Yeah, let's leave it like that. That is perfect. I'm not going to touch it. She's done. Part of me wants to do the influence, the loop tools influence. I'm not gonna do it right now though. If I care a lot, I'll do it later. Okay, and I have a really good idea for this, so I'm gonna do it right now before I get too ahead of myself. I'm gonna make a new something. I'm going to see if this works. I have a really good idea. I think it's going to work. I think you're going to work. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this glass. Make a nice, good little bit of glass. Make it pretty see-through. There we go. Glass. Let's give it the color we want. I'm thinking that blue is nice, but I'm also kind of thinking a yellow. If I frost the glass a little bit more, we can get more of that color in there. There's a part of me that really wants to put a pattern on here, but I think we're going to get lost in it if we try that. I think that's going to really backfire for us. So let's leave it like this for now. That actually looks solid. That's 15 minutes of work? Yeah, that's nothing. That's 10 minutes of work, because we started stream and I didn't do anything for the first part of stream. That's 10 minutes of work, not bad. That's already usable. You throw that on a shelf, that's a vase. Done. Okay, let's do the fancy part now. This is the part that I am kind of dreading. It's going to require a bit of thinking. It's going to require a good little bit of thinking. We're going to want a hue saturation of U plugged into here, so there should be no difference. Okay, we'll use U for reference for now, and we'll come back to that in just a moment. Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna add in a noise. I have to really think about this. This is gonna get weird very fast. We just gotta pay attention to what we're doing. So, we do that, and we put everything into distance. And we put the noise in here. Oh yeah, we have it. If I take this and I reduce that white down, I think we might have something super usable. Yep, that's what I wanted. Right there is perfect. Cool. So we got a bunch of these little dots. They could probably actually be a lot more clear. There's a part of me that wishes they were a little bit crazier looking. So I'm gonna put a Musgrave in one of these and see how that looks. Musgraves, as we have seen recently, do not like to behave with color ramps. I don't know why, I don't get why that is, but it is true. They don't like color ramps. So we're gonna be extra careful here. Okay, nothing's really happening. That might be a little bit better for us. You know what? I'm gonna do two Musgraves. That looks actually fine enough for me. I can take two of them. I can definitely handle two of these guys. Okay. Perfect. Hello? Why did that happen? Okay, so we should have a division here. What? What is happening? I don't understand what's happening at all. Okay, so one of you should be really big. It's that one right there. What? What if we use just one Musgrave? Okay. So I did say Musgraves behave very badly with color ramps. Should have taken my own advice. Should have realized that that was going to be a problem, and I should have rethought it. But we're here. It's too late to go back. It's not too late to go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm fine with the Voronoi. I'm fine with it being a little bit more predictable than being absolutely impossible to work with. So we're gonna go all the way back. All the way back. There we go. So we're here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all those little dots there. Hey, what's up, Tablet Genius? How you doing? Don't mind me while I just lose my mind a little bit. I don't really get why we don't have both of them. Okay, so we'll do 0.25 and maybe 0.3. That actually looks perfect. That's actually really close to what I want. Let's grab this guy and make him just a little bit smaller. So we get these little tiny dots. I wish they weren't perfect circles, but we'll take it. We will take it. Okay, here's the idea. Here's what I'm planning. I'm gonna plug this guy back in. And now, what I want to do is add lightness. I'm doing really well, ready to relax. Did you go to work today? Was it a work day? Okay, so first things first, let's pop ourselves in a color ramp right here. This is a little overkill, I'm aware. Do a heckin' relax. Yeah, we're gonna do a heckin' relax on this day. Yeah, it was a work day. Hey, nothing wrong with that. 0.25. Thank you for the hydrate. How is everybody? How you all doing? Okay. We have to do some crazy nonsense to make this work. In fact, I should be using a reference image. Let's use a reference image. Why am I not using a reference image? Does one of these have a reference image? You're not exactly what I want. Okay, yeah, let's use a reference image. What am I doing? That would make my life so much easier. Bubble in glass. I'm just gonna Google this real quick. I'm so sleepy, I just curled up in bed for a 15-minute power nap on my break. That sounds risky. That sounds like you have the ability to fall asleep and miss your work. They're just little bubbles. It's kind of hard to notice anything strange about them. They're just little bubbles. You set an alarm? Well, that's good. I don't even always respect my alarms, so good on you for respecting alarms. Okay, so first things first, this guy shouldn't be all the way to 0. And there should be a lot more gradation here. As much as we can have gradation, we'll have some gradation. I have a weird anxiety where I always wake up before my alarm and turn off because I'm anxious about making noise. I kind of get that. I don't think that's the weirdest thing in the world. I've experienced this. I used to wake up 10 minutes before my alarm when I used to wake up at the same time every day. I would just like precisely wake up at that time, and that was it. There we go. Okay, that's more along the lines of what I'm looking for. If one is set, you get up. That's fair. This morning I set my alarm for 10. I think 10 is a very fair time for me to get up. I don't have urgent stuff that I have to do in the morning. I just have to work kind of throughout the day. My work is a little bit more divided amongst the day. And I woke up at... What time did I wake up? I woke up at 8:30. No, earlier than that. 7. I think I woke up at 7 this morning. So I woke up 3 hours before my alarm. So that myth where people just sleep in, like, oh, you wake up at 10, must be a luxury. It's like, not really. Not really a luxury. I don't really control the variable. Okay, here we go. That looks solid. Now we're gonna grab one more of these guys. Hey, what's up, Pyro? What is this gonna do to us? I have a feeling this is gonna go out of control. Yeah, it's gonna go out of control. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little bit of a color ramp on there so we don't have precise values. I'm gonna get pretty close to the grain, but yeah, we need to have something that is not quite as bullet hole looking. That is not exactly what I want it to look like. I'm not super pleased with this. I had a vibe that I was gonna make good looking bubbles. How do I want to make them now? From a distance, it looks kind of nice, but when you get up close, it's not really the right vibe. If I put clear coat over this, what happens? Oh, what a song. Someone's just having a little bit of a chill. Nothing wrong with a chill. How's everyone's Christmas looking? Pyro, Tablet Genius. You all got plans for Christmas? What are you all doing for Christmas? What's the Christmas vibe today? That looks a lot better all of a sudden. Okay, so now we just want to grab this guy is a monster. Let's get you. 2 days of work and then going home. I got Jägermeister. Oh. Fun fact, Jägermeister is my drink of choice. Jägermeister is my favorite drink. I love me a Jägermeister. Go kind of crazy for him. When I was in high school, I shouldn't say high school. I don't think that might be against TOS. When I was just barely of legal drinking age, I used to mix Jägermeister with Mountain Dew Voltage, the blue Mountain Dew. And honestly, it sounds gross. It's like not the coolest thing in the world that you could be doing, but man, it's so good. It is delicious. We used to call it zombie juice or something like that. I've never been more hated by a heist bot before. I don't get why my heist bot's so bad to everyone. At Christmas, I'm planning a little clearing. I'm planning to little clearing my room. What does that mean? You have like a little area that you're gonna set up for Christmas, or am I not understanding something? Jaeger with orange juice and lime is good? That does not sound good. I won't knock it till I've tried it, but that doesn't sound good. Thank you for the bless you. Thank you for the bless you. Boy, I'm really debating this one. This one's looking messy to me. No, we need the roughness to be pretty strong. Distortion could probably go up a little bit. That way we can get these weird little cuts all over the place. Yeah, that's more along the lines of what I'm going for. And maybe I want to add a little bit of darkness to this. So let's do value as well. I'm thinking that'll be it. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Pyro won. I feel like Pyro always wins the duels. Pyro's kind of a dueling master. You can't beat the Pyro. I mean, it looks fine from like a glance. It just doesn't look good up close. How to make a volumetric with a 2D texture is pretty hard to think about, if I'm being real. It looks good, it's just not what I wanted. I'm kind of thinking we get rid of the bump. Okay, we got sent a YouTube video that I'm not going to watch right now. I mean, my room is dirty, and at Christmas, I got more time to clean and make my room better. Hey, that's awesome. That's fine. So I assume you're not going to go see your family on Christmas. You know what? New thought. New process. Let's get rid of that. Let's put the guy back on, and let's see this. It's actually not the worst looking thing I've ever seen. If I bring it out... Wait. New idea. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, what it was sent. Can I get a synopsis of that video? What is the contents of that video? Should I be playing it on stream? One of these days, I'm always kind of weary of playing YouTube videos on stream, when I probably shouldn't be, because everyone does it. It's not that big of a deal. It's honestly not that big of a deal. I should probably chill out about the whole YouTube stuff. I'm just a little on edge with Twitch sometimes. But I feel like going through and trying to figure out what YouTube video everybody is a great challenge. From Scrubs. It was a guy in a video kicking a girl's butt in an arm wrestling and then yelling in her face that he was the warrior. That is Pyro. Yeah, I just know Twitch can be a little not cool about things. Sorry to call out Twitch like that. Things get a little messy on Twitch sometimes. That looks really good. That's it. We did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. What? How did I do this? How have I managed this? Okay, let's make sure everything is hunky-dory. Yep. Make sure everything's hunky-dory. And we've done it. Oh, we've done it. Wow. Yo. Okay. Just took a little bit of thinking. Just took a little extra thinking and we got it. Look at that. Perfect, 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 perfect. They're not 100%. I think I don't care. Yeah, that's great. Stream got very choppy for me. I just dropped 32 frames. That was a little something. Let me close out a couple of applications real quick. I dropped 32, so definitely something happened, but 32 is a small number. 32 frames is like half a second. Yeah, it's a PowerPoint presentation. Obviously, did you not get the memo? Boy, you know, sometimes I envy people that are like full-time streamers. I mean, I think everybody envies people that are full-time streamers, for sure. But I envy like Germa and people that can get away with weirder stuff because I just kind of want to mess around on Twitch for a little bit. And one of the things I think would be amazing is go rent like a cabin in the woods and test the internet and see if you can get low internet and task yourself to like make the most interesting stream you can on a low latency network. I think that'd be really interesting. Little stuff like that really compels me. Okay, so we want to invert for sure. Go look at Wubby stuff and wonder about TOS. True. True. Once you've watched Germa throw a circus live on Twitch, there's like really no going back, right? Like, I've been corrupted to how cool streams can be. So when it comes to like conventional streams, I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever, I've seen it. Which I could say about myself. I have a pretty safe, chill stream. I'm not doing crazy stuff. I'd like to do crazy stuff, but Twitch is not enough of a platform for me to look at it in that way right now. So I will not be doing that. Look at hot tub streams and wonder how isn't this chatterbait? As if I wouldn't do a hot tub stream given the drop of a hat. I'll go ahead and say it right now. I am very self-conscious of a part of myself. Since I've been like 17, I have these weird little marks on my chest. And they look weird, they look bad. Sorry if this is TMI for anybody. I have these weird little marks on my chest. And they don't look good. They look like I have acne, but they're just there. They're just normal. They're not acne. They don't have a problem. They don't hurt me. There's nothing about them. I don't know what they are. I don't get why they're there. I have no clue what they are. But the point of all of this is I think I'd be most self-conscious to show that off on stream. But there's a part of me that's like, who cares? What are you gonna do, judge me? Whatever, I'm already streaming. Streaming is already embarrassing. There's times where I start up stream and I have nobody watching me. I have 0 viewers, and you're just sitting there like, well, boy, am I the weirdo on the internet. You can't, there's a certain point where you've streamed long enough that you just can't be embarrassed. Streaming in and of itself is already embarrassing. Okay, this looks suitable. Okay, that is it, baby. That is it. That is great. Perfect, 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 perfect. I'm gonna do big old retop on the inside of this thing, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, cool. That's not what I wanted. Next Witcher season is on Netflix. Okay, now you've activated my trap card. How do we feel about The Witcher? I think you lost the battle for my attention. I guess it's over. I guess I have one last stake on this. It'll be better if you wait. There you go. That's my Knight's Gamble. That's my Geralt of Rivia rolls charm move. I was gonna say, I think I am over The Witcher. I watched the first season very soon after it came out, which is rare for me. I don't normally watch things right away. And I think it wasn't good. I think I didn't like it. I think the whole Yennefer thing just blew my mind. Yeah, I mean, I know there's more media, but if you're consuming a show, the show's responsibility is to be good. If the books are good, that's awesome. I don't hate The Witcher. I like the games. They're good. But the show was not good. As an individual piece of media, it wasn't very good. I was not a fan of it. Which is a shame, because I wanted to like it. I watched Netflix season 1. I watched Polish TV series. What? Can you explain what that means for the greater audience? Watch Polish TV series? Isn't CD Projekt Red Polish or they're Hungarian, right? What nationality is CD Projekt Red? Fun fact, if anybody is unaware, I don't know why you would be aware, but if you're unaware, Polish company? Yeah. I figured they were Polish or something like that. So, ... Since books were published in Poland and written in Poland. Oh, but I have a story about the CD Projekt Red. I have a really cool story about them. They got their start bootlegging Nintendo games and stuff that were embargoed in Poland. And so because they couldn't get games that they wanted in Poland, they started off like doing CD rips, which is why they're called CD Projekt Red. So like the people who made The Witcher, their whole thing is that they used to be the guys at the scrapyard who burned copies of Mario Land for the kids to play. And then from there, they went off and did their own thing. It's kind of like the best story ever. They're kind of the best company. What am I looking for? I'm looking for you. There we go. Borscht team is here. It established one actor as Geralt, I remember the TV series, and it was made more memorable. True. Well, I won't keep you from the show. If you want to watch the show, go watch the show. That's on you, man. My job is never to take people away from what they like. It's from 2002. It reminds me a lot of the OG Lord of the Rings. Fun fact, there's a Lord of the Rings before the Lord of the Rings that we all know and love today. And it's something. It's a show. It's a movie, I should say. I think it's a movie. It might be a show. Okay, that to me looks about right. That looks really good. That looks really good. You can watch it on Polish TV website for free. I mean, is it good? Is it like silly or is it serious? I never know with you. It is serious? Okay, that's fair. I kind of can't believe how big The Witcher is. Like, it's good, but you wouldn't think of The Witcher as being, like, the next big thing. I'm sure the people who made it are, like, thrilled as can be, because clearly it's cool. That's very cool. But it doesn't feel like something that would be that big. Like, Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm not the world's biggest Game of Thrones fan. Sorry to everybody out there that's a big Game of Thrones fan. I actually think Game of Thrones is a little overrated. Sorry. But I get why Game of Thrones is so popular. I get it. Completely. It's following in the footsteps of Lord of the Rings. It is the modern Lord of the Rings. I get it. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with you. I always love Witcher books, then TV series, then games. It's half of the Polish experience. The other half is Verdel. Don't look it up. I'm going to look it up now that you've told me not to look it up, which I think was your goal the whole time. That looks really solid. Yeah, that was definitely your goal the whole time, was to get us to look it up. By the way, I forgot to say, at Christmas, I'm planning to watch Home Alone. Are you going to watch it in English? Will you be watching it in English or not? Because if you're not watching it in English, I think I would love to have audio clips from it in other languages. Hello, where are you? Okay, let's build out the top of this. I think these two are perfect. These two look absolutely perfect right here. So I'm going to build out just the top of this first. And we'll be done. I can get it in Polish. I mean, what are you choosing on watching it in? Oh, wait. Pyro's getting it in Polish. Tablet Genius, what do you want to watch it in? You gonna practice some English by watching Home Alone? Because that seems like the wildest thing I've ever heard in my life. I can show you in Russian if you want. So you're gonna watch it in Russian is what I'm understanding. Oh, you're planning to English. Okay, yeah. Good on you. That's awesome. I think that's a really productive way to learn. I mean, that's how every weeb learned Japanese, right? They watched anime and they're like, now I get it. Now I can integrate into that society. And they went to Japan and... I don't know. Bob's your uncle, I guess. Whatever version of that story you want to believe in. I know a lot of weebs who have gone to Japan and it went just fine for them. So any joke that I was going to make probably doesn't land. Man, we have a real thing going here. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to have to go and fix all of this. This is going to be a nightmare to fix later. This is going to be such a nightmare to deal with, but whatever. It is what it is right now. I'm so late to the party, but I'm excited for Witcher Season 2. Okay, so we have 2 Witcher fans in the audience. I think The Witcher, the reason why I think I'm so upset about The Witcher, I'm not that upset about it, but I'm a little upset about it. I think the reason I am slightly upset about it is because it was so close to being good. And in the games industry, we don't get good non-game content. So there was a part of me that was like, oh, you were so close to greatness. And you flubbed it. Season 1 was so confusing, I need to watch it again. How was it confusing? It's very confusing. They kept doing the flashbacks with the little girl. Yeah, they kept doing the flashbacks with the little girl, the princess. And then halfway through, after doing a bunch of flashbacks, they're like, actually, we just traveled 6 months into the future. And you're like, okay, this is a flashback. And then it's just never a flashback. That's just the rest of the movie, or the rest of the series is like, yeah, it's just forward in time now. It's like, you set up this precedent for time travel, and then you just stopped doing it? Why? Why would you set that expectation and then break it? It's very odd. Yeah, it's just all of a sudden he's like by the river fishing, and you're like, oh, okay. And then it's like 6 months have passed, and you're like, of what? Him fishing? We were just in the middle of an action sequence. Why is he just gone? Yeah, that show was very odd. I liked it. It was very close to being cool, but it just didn't do it for me. They need to establish things and locations for sure. That is probably my 100% biggest critique. If they had done that, I think a lot of things would have been better. I'm with you on that one. If they had just been like, here is what's happening, period, I'd have been like, okay, I get it. Okay, redo that. That looks perfect. That looks pretty perfect to me. I don't really get how hookahs work, but this looks like a hookah. I like the witch girl that everyone hated, though. I thought she was cool. I hated her. Yeah, we're making a hookah. A little boy for smoking tobacco. Although we're not gonna be doing tobacco in this one because I don't want to be doing that. I'm not the biggest supporter of tobacco. No, nothing against people who smoke cigarettes or anything, but it ain't for me. And I probably won't be making stuff like that. We just get a timeout? You're making me light up mine. Oh no. All right, give me just a moment on that timeout. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a little smooth right here. Here's a weird thought. If there's a little bulb right here, if that does that, the coal can never sit completely flat, which means it'll burn all sides. That's actually probably an engineering problem. But I like the concept too much to let it go. So we're doing it. I like good tobacco, but I smoke molasses in my pipe without tobacco? What? Why? Okay, well that actually looks terrible. Oh, it looks terrible. For taste? So you're doing like bougie vape. You're doing like the world's most bougie vape in the world. How do you fix this? Tell you what. New idea. I think I hate this. Am I really going to practice topology right now? Am I really about to do this? This is a bad idea. If we do this, it's a bad idea. What am I doing? Stop doing this. It's okay. You just made a classic attachment to hookah. Just make holes. I know what you mean. I'm not going to do that, though. We're going to do this as authentically as we can. Also, it's getting really hot in my house, so I'm going to turn the AC down in just a moment. It's the fun of Florida. It's hot in winter. It's like Australia, but we don't get winter in the summer. You can smoke molasses? You can't, but Pyro can. Pyro's got that smoking molasses. It's kind of what he's known for. It's kind of his thing. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, we're just gonna do math real quick, and then I will do squats, I promise. I was in the middle of this, and I have to think, and then I will do some squats. I'm actually kind of jived to do squats right now. Jive is not a cool word now, is it? Jive's really not the word. I'm pretty sure jive is what people called racist white people. So it's probably not the most offensive term in the world, but I'm gonna not associate myself with that whole movement in general. I think that's not the coolest place in history to be. What just happened? A heist? All of a sudden I saw a bunch of stuff moving out of the corner of my eye. Okay, so I have a feeling this is going to be a really bad idea, and I think I've made a mistake, but I'm willing to live with it. I'm willing just to have a mistake today. Everyone makes a little mistake. As a treat. It's getting faster, too, which is nice. Now we can do that and that. Oh, it's perfect! We just barely did it. We didn't do it. Okay, what happens if I subdivide this? Bad. If you want to make an easier attachment, there is a funnel type without holes, only one hole. I don't know if you're talking about what I'm working on right now. I know where the funnel's gonna go. I already have an idea for the funnel. This is the part that's really getting me. Because I just don't want to have that artifact. Maybe I'll look up how to do holes specifically. That might be in our best interests. Okay, let's do some squats. While we're here. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna turn the AC down. I'll be right back. You guys returned. I blame T for the failed heist. Wow, neither of you got out. The success rate is 75%, by the way. Like, I hope you understand, it's a 75% win rate. Wear the sunny Santa hat and the bunny ears? They don't work at the same time. Oh man, my thighs are killing me. I'm weak. I am weak today. Oh. Lower percentage than Polish alcohol? I have a comment on that. Oh, I'm so weak. My thighs are dead. Okay. All right, we're back. Boy, taking a long bike ride really does it to you. On Wednesday, I took a 5-hour bike ride. It felt great. It was a nice little reset that I needed. And now I'm dead. Now my body doesn't work anymore. Hey, Pyro, are you aware of Cold Ones? The YouTube channel Cold Ones? Because if you're not, I'm going to give you your next big thing. You're going to like them a lot. Okay, so we're going to do our little trick one more time, and then we'll be done. Little trick right there. That is solid looking. I'm going to ignore this cup for now, but everything else is basically perfect. I mean, that looks really good. That actually looks so clean. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. I'm actually thinking that little bit right there might be overkill, but I'll leave it for now. I'll think about it. Okay, so now we need the hose. And this is where I'm going to take some creative liberty because I don't like the way that they look naturally. It looks classy. Thank you. I'm off to cook fish. Pyro, did you hear my comment about Cold Ones first? Before you go. I think you'll really like them. I think you'll actually like them. It's a genuine recommendation. Can it be the hat instead? Okay, you want me to wear the Santa hat instead of the bunny ears? I can do that. I can do that, just for you. Okay, there's a YouTube channel called Cold Ones. I have a feeling you're gonna like it. Yeah. Are you aware of them? It just seems so up your alley. You know what? I don't even like that. We're gonna just keep it as it was. Just like that. Perfect. Done. Problem solved. I got no beer. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's about the response I need. I think I'm content with that response. Hey, my Santa hat is destroyed. Hello? It's like fully ruined. Alright, I'll put that on the back. What the pluck is that channel? It's two dudes who get drunk and do weird stuff. It's you. It's your vibe. It's your whole thing, my man. Okay. Boy, my hair does not like this. Your response was different, but I need to censor it. Okay, you know what? That's fine. If the recommendation is not good, then that's fine. I think you would like them, though. Just knowing you, I could picture you really enjoying it. It just seems like your vibe. I think you'd get into it. I fully expect, like, to start streaming on Monday, and you're gonna be like, hey, here's something about the Cold Ones. I just have a strong feeling that's what's gonna happen. I don't like those kinds of channels? Okay, fair. I'll give you that one. That's very fair. That is a fair assessment as far as I'm concerned. That's all I really needed to hear. Okay, perfect. That's the one we want. We're gonna bevel the vertice. If I do just 2, if I do just 1, we have nothing to worry about. Correct? And now it's my feel good. Now it's my feed. God no mercy. It's been ruined. You've been ruined. You're welcome, Pyro. Well, that was all I needed from you. I just had to infest your feed. That does not look good. That does not look good at all. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Is it going to look really gross if I just stick a pipe in this? I don't want to do that. I want to think that I have a little bit more sanctity than that. I hate just clipping objects. But it's probably what I'm going to have to do. You know what? New idea. I'm gonna leave this here. Channel hug bees. Okay, I will almost certainly forget that you've posted that. And I will require you to post it again later in the Discord. But for the time being, that is a-okay with me. Is this gonna work? This does not feel like it's gonna work. That's not right. You know what? I am gonna just clip. I hate it. I hate the idea of clipping, but I think it's actually gonna look fine. I think it might look better than what I'm doing right now, and you should definitely admit to things looking better. Also, I should be doing this, so you can actually see the hat. There we go. Okay, let's make this. This is gonna be annoying. Just gotta go for it. It cost 1 channel point to get a smack from my Santa hat. I run a really tight ship around here, but Papa's gotta make money somehow. Left to Discord, you not gonna regret watching it? Okay, so I'm definitely gonna regret watching it. Yep, okay, we got a question of the day. What's your first genie's wish? What would you wish for with a genie? Okay, so cylinder number 1 is gonna be called glass base. Cylinder number 2 is gonna be called metal pipe. These are bad names. This is gonna be called connector. This is gonna be a real hassle. Just as a warning. So, just looking at this, I see already that we have a little bit of a weird connection thing. I want a rock. I want a rock. Okay, you can have a rock. I'll give you a rock. Pyro, I could be your genie. If you want a rock, I could be your genie. I'm actually able to grant that wish. I have the clearance to grant that wish. Isn't that nuts? What's up, Pyro? You're supposed to be going, aren't you? Aren't you leaving? You can buy me my twisted sister. You can be my twisted sister. Okay, I'll be your twisted sister. Alright, bada boom, bada boom. You get creased. You get creased. I won't worry about that bottom one. And then we're gonna take this guy and bring him in. Oh, bring him in. Bring him down. That should do. Help me, because he don't know the song. Is it not the band Twisted Sister? Is there also a song? About song what? Yeah. That's about my response. Okay, and I hate to do this, but we do have to do that just to cut some of those angles down. I'm sure they won't show up when we shade it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I Wanna Rock by Twisted Sister? Yeah, what? I don't remember exactly how the melody goes, but I knew what you were talking about. If you expect me to have Twisted Sister on the brain at all times, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I don't have a brain for Twisted Sister. Here's your brain. Here's your brain on Twisted Sister. Any questions? Body. What am I looking for? There we go. I mean, that is perfect looking. That's about as good as it gets. I think I would wish for powers, I don't know, like a magic wand or something. I wanna rock! Rock! I don't know how the rest of the song goes. I want to rock! Is that the song? Is that the same song? Are we talking about the same song? That looks good. That actually looks good. You would wish for powers, I don't know, like a magic wand or something. What does that mean? I'm just listening to other songs and never heard of it. Yeah. Twisted Sister is an okay band. Full stop. They're okay. That looks hella good. That looks actually perfect. I think I would want to be able to do magic, like fly, cast spells, make potions. So we're talking like Harry Potter. Like you want Harry Potter powers? I think I would not want Harry Potter powers. If I had a genie's wish, what the heck am I wishing for? I would have to ask for something very cumulative. Like, it's a tight run ship, right? Because I'd ask for something like, I wish time went like a third of the speed for me as it does for everybody else, or something like that. But then like, there'd be very strange events in your life. Like moments of pleasure or watching like a movie or something like that would be just strenuous. They'd just be like the worst experiences of your life. So it's kind of not the best I'd have to think about it. I'd want, like, the ability to learn twice as fast or 5 times as fast as anybody or something like that. Something like that. I don't think the Harry Potter system is what I want, but yeah, that general idea. Yeah, but, like, what's specifying which powers you can and cannot have? Are you making the powers up? Are you, like, the grand... I'm not going to finish that sentence. I almost said something racist by accident. Like, who's making these powers for you to choose from? If that's what you're asking for. That just looks so solid to me. That's perfect. That is just the most perfect thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it would take time and write it all down first. Yeah, same. Okay, so my goal on stream today is to figure out what my genie's wish is. That's what I will word very carefully in my mind. Yeah, but if I slow time down, can I read at the same speed? Can I type at the same speed? Right, that's where you gotta be very specific with it. That's where things get complicated. Because, like, ideally, what I want to not sleep. When everybody's asleep, I want to be, like, learning everything in the universe as fast as possible. I want to be like a expert programmer, linguist, mathematician, everything. I want to create some supercomputer that, like, calculates whatever I need it to calculate. I don't even know yet. And then during the daytime, I want to walk around and have money and go eat pizza. I don't know, do normal things. Maybe you just pause in the world around you and you can still move and do things you want. Would you still be aging, though? Yeah, I mean, it's tough. And, like, the internet doesn't work. If you pause time, the internet doesn't work. So I can't Google anything. So I'd have to, like, download Google pages, then pause time and read them. Which, like, is that saving you time? Are you gaining anything from that exchange? I don't know. Okay, tell you what, that's my nozzle. I was thinking about copying this. I've been kind of debating back and forth while I've been sitting here. But I'm not going to do anything with that. We're going to leave that as is. Kind of different question, but... Okay, let's hear it. Also, Tablet Genius, what would be your genie's wish? If you're still here. I don't mean to call out people who are not here if you're lurking or you're doing whatever. Feel free to ignore me. If you had unlimited wishes and you could keep the genie forever, do you keep him or do you free him? How upset is he to be in my care? I mean, does he like hanging out with me? If we're buds, I'll keep him, right? If he's like, free me, if he hates me, then yeah, I don't want to keep him. This looks perfect, actually. Yeah. We're here. We're done. Let's do one more. We're gonna do a cylinder. Yeah, I mean, that's all it comes down to. Like, is he upset to be in my care? Hello, Saf. If the genie's cool with me, he's gonna grant me wishes until I'm done, right? Whatever. And he's happy about it. I don't care. The moment he's like, "Can you please free me?" I'll be like, "All right, let's do like a week's worth of wishes. I'm gonna write them all down, and then sure, I'll release you. Whatever." Hello, Saf. We're discussing what you would do with Genie's wishes. You know what? I think I don't need to worry about the rest of this. I think we can call it right there. I realized I just did the Bugs Bunny thing with my mouth. Everyone's going to ignore that I just did that. We're all going to pretend that didn't just happen. Definitely not self-conscious of the weird thing I just did with my mouth. I'm hoping nobody saw it, actually, because probably nobody actually did see that. But I was aware of it. It's one of those, like, weird things. Sometimes you watch yourself stream, and you look back, and you're like, do I do all that weird stuff with my hands? I wonder at what point of having unlimited wishes would you get tired of wishing for things? I didn't see it. That's fine. Okay. Real question, because I didn't really get the show. Is Fairly Odd Parents unlimited genie wishes? Like, is Fairly Odd Parents what happens when you get unlimited genie wishes? You'd wish so you could shapeshift so you could be more masculine when you want to be? That's actually dope. That's a very practical wish. It's a very, very practical wish. I think, just from who I am as a person, I think I might wish... assuming I have unlimited wishes. This is definitely not my first wish. I have other things that I care more about personally in my life. But, like, one of my wishes would probably be, like... to not have sexuality anymore. Like, I think sexuality is an important part of my life as I am now. But man, think of everything you'd get done if you didn't have sexuality. I'd be like so much more productive. My life would be way different. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe nothing would change. I don't know. I don't really understand how sexuality works. I just think, like, if I didn't have to think about that, if I didn't have, like, human desire, maybe I'd be a robot. I don't know. I don't know what that would mean for me. It'd be an interesting thing to experiment with. It'd be a good thing if you had unlimited genie's wishes to wish for that, and then be like, oops, I made a mistake, let's bring it back. I think that would be kind of nice. Then I wouldn't have to get gender dysmorphia so much. Yeah, I think that's really good. I guess sexuality is a small part of my life. I don't think it would impact me. You'd wish for a wish testing center? What is a wish testing center? Can you explain that concept to me? So you go there and you test your wishes. Okay, what does that look like in your brain? That doesn't look good. Now does it? No, it doesn't. Looks real weird, doesn't it? Sure does. That looks real strange. Let's not make it look like that. Okay. How many wishes do we get? The standard 3. So originally it was 1, and now T has added the kink that it is as many as you like. So we have unlimited wishes now. What would you say if I gave you unlimited wishes? I'd ask you what your price is. I think the original question was 1, but I went to unlimited for chaos. It's my kink, unlimited wishes. That is your kink. Let's be real, that is your kink. Okay, so we're making like an oboe read. So call back to the Sean on this one. There we go. Actually looks not bad. It looks a little scary, but scary's fine. If you're doing drugs, it might as well be a little scary. You gotta have a little scare with your drugs. That actually looks crazy good. I kind of want to do this and see what happens. I think I'd also wish that I never have to work a standard job again so I can focus on my art, for sure. I would be worried with that wish. Ideally, you don't want to have to work a standard job as an artist. But I worry that the pressure of that wish would hurt my creative ability. Because I think for me, a lot of my artistic process comes from uncertainty, not knowing what is in my life, and I think risk is a big part of my creative process. And if I didn't have a natural form of risk, I don't think I would be a great artist. I think I'd struggle. So I'd be really scared to remove that risk from myself. I don't think that would be productive for me. So I probably wouldn't wish for that. I would probably find ways around it and try to keep myself from working a standard job through other means, you know, wealth or whatever. But I think I wouldn't wish for that. You need a different risk? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, my man? Also, hello, Kizen. That's fair. I think it's probably different for everyone. Definitely. I totally get that. Do your art as Vandal? I mean, I don't know what's TOS. I probably shouldn't panic so much about TOS. Like, I'm probably not the person who's ever going to get striked for TOS. I used to graffiti a lot. I used to be a graffiti artist when I was younger. And I did derive a lot of artistic inspiration from it. It is cool. I don't think Ace T or I will report you. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm always paying attention to TOS. I don't want to fall into habits. Last night I zoned out for 40 minutes and went mute until this morning from working this week. I get that. Shameful? I know, I'm very shameful. Okay, so. Moment of truth. I think we're almost done. I think we're almost done. What? Check this out. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this. Boy, we're almost done. How are we here right now? Well, it's been an hour and a half and we're almost already done. I'm saying that, and then I'm going to shoot myself in the foot. I should probably not be talking like this. I can't redeem bunny ears? Yeah, it already got redeemed. It got redeemed and it got wished for to be a Santa hat. So you lost your ability. This is connector. This is connector hookah. I'm going to spell it like that because I'm going to be weird. This is me connector mouth. We're almost done. It was the middle of D&D 2, but I'm doing better today. Good. Red is my favorite big red man. Okay. Is this like when you send drunk texts, or what are we working with here? What's the energy right now? Okay, so this needs to be... Red is Santa's little helper? I am the Papa Present. I am Big Papa Present himself. That's my role in this whole ordeal. Okay, here's gonna come the hard part. This is gonna be a little complicated. I just learned about this today. If it goes bad, is Santa a top or a bottom? I think you gotta ask Niche and Ratlord about that one. You ever heard of Santa's referenced as the Big Red Man? I have not heard of that. I have not heard of that one. Okay, that looks good. It's enough slices. We'll go ahead and throw ourselves on a little bit of a Bezier curve. Santa X Grinch, who wears the pants in the relationship? I feel very compelled to show everyone the Grussy video. If I haven't posted already, I'll post it in memes later. I really like the Grussy video. It's one of the best videos ever made. I think Santa is a switch. He has to be nice and fulfill good girls' and boys' needs. You know what? Maybe I prefer it when chat's dead. Maybe I prefer it when there's nobody in chat. Okay, so. This is gonna be a tight run thing. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Yes, it's perfect. Cool. I have to agree with Sap. I think the Grinch would wear the pants. What did I do? What did you do? How many seconds has it been since you asked if Santa is a top or a bottom? Favorite Christmas/holiday dessert? Man. What is a holiday dessert? I think I'm unaware of holiday desserts. I think I don't know many holiday desserts. It's a festive seasonal topic? You're right. You're right. You got me. What is a holiday dessert? Can I get a question about that? Oh, like pumpkin pie. I hate pumpkin pie. Sorry to be that guy who hates pumpkin pie. I really hate pumpkin pie. I think pumpkin pie is super gross. Desserts you make for one occasion, birthday cake, pumpkin pie, or Thanksgiving? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Grimo? In my family, shortbread only gets made at Christmas, for example. Shortbread is good. Shortbread's really good. Okay, we're here. Let's do a dessert tier list. What do we have? What do we have here? This is a lot of desserts. All right, we're making a dessert tier list. Here we go. Everyone, feel free to follow along and post your results in the Discord if you feel like it. Is that Bunny? I hate that knock. I hate that knock. It's the worst. All right, frozen grapes. I'm going to say frozen grapes instead of regular grapes because frozen grapes are better. That's an A tier. Also, we need an F, clearly. F. And you're going to be just the worst thing that's ever existed. There we go, sure. Oh, waffles and milkshakes. Oh man, this is gonna be really hard. All right, well, I'm allergic to strawberries. Post the tier list in Discord so we can do it too. All right, I will do that. Here you go, here you go. Everyone can do the tier list along with me. We got a how it's made peanut butter. I don't understand that. Macaroons are good. Is that yogurt? Okay, let me go one by one. Let's chill out. I'm going too fast. I expect everybody to participate in this. All right, waffles. I am very inclined to give a waffle S tier. I'm very inclined to give a waffle S tier. A milkshake. Hey, what's up, Boxy? Boxy, guess what time it is? It's your favorite time, Boxy. A milkshake. Man, how good is a milkshake? I'm gonna say A. Does anybody know what this is? What is this? Is that streusel? Is that apple pie? Boxy. Very sweet. Hi, Dad. Okay, I'm skipping this. I don't know what this is. If anybody wants to tell me what this is, I would very much appreciate that. A jelly-filled donut is a D tier. I hate jelly-filled donuts. A brownie is A tier. A candy bar. This is not fair. There are candy bars that are S tier, and there are candy bars that are F tier. This is not a fair thing to say. I will give it a B. I have no clue what I'm looking at here. What is that? It looks like Spätzle. It looks like German Spätzle. We'll skip it. Chocolate croissant. If that's not an A tier. Is it pie? It might be pie. A churro is a B. Creme brulee. Oh, God. I'm really sorry to do this to everyone. I really like the taste of creme brulee, but the texture is bad. What is that, a crepe? Let me get my glasses off. Is that a crepe? If you're a crepe, you're a B tier. A chocolate donut. That's an A tier. Ice cream. Ice cream is overrated. Ice cream's overrated. Wait, there's more ice cream over here. What? Ice cream is overrated. Ice cream is a C tier. I don't drink coffee, but it does taste good. yogurt has to objectively be a B tier. Yogurt's good. I dig a little bit of yogurt. A good, like, French yogurt. Oh. Chocolate chip cookie, it's an A tier. Macaroon, it's a B tier. Is that mashed potatoes? What on earth are you? Is that a Rice Krispie treat? What the heck is that? That's just mashed potatoes. We have ice cream again. I don't know why, so I'm gonna skip it unless it's supposed to be like frozen yogurt or something. We got a chocolate chip muffin. Very good. Cheesecake. Take it or leave it. Fruit salad. Take it or leave it. That's a crepe. Okay, what are you? You're not a crepe. That's a crepe. Crepe is A tier. Or B tier, I mean. Oh, a truffle. A chocolate truffle. You're not better than a waffle. Okay, so we have like a fudge cake, like a thick double chocolate creamy cake. And I really wish it was lava cake. Thank you for keeping me hydrated. If it was lava cake, it would be higher than waffle. Lava cake is the best dessert. It's still an S tier. Is that pudding? Pudding and yogurt are the same thing. Just one is sour and one is sweet. I got no clue what this is. Is that a pretzel? Some of these are really ambiguous. Is that a pretzel? A pretzel's not a dessert, is it? Are pretzels desserts? A chocolate cream pie is a B tier. Tiramisu, S tier. Custard? Might as well be creme brulee. Gummy bears, you get an F. I do eat them a lot, but they mess me up. All right, does anybody have any clue what these extra items are? I know I went kind of quick. I know I told everyone to join me, and then I went really quick. Anyone have any clue what these are? That's mashed potatoes. That is just mashed potatoes. What is that? And that's a pretzel. That's legit just a pretzel. Are pretzels desserts? Sure, whatever. We'll assume it's a pretzel. It's probably something weird, like a pastry that's made with pretzels. Pretzels are an S tier. I'm gonna say that's apple pie. I'm just gonna assume. Should we upload ours if we did it? Absolutely. Please do, I wanna compare our results. What's up, Talk? That is a normal Brazil. Oh, bretzel. It's a normal bretzel. Yeah, it looks like a pretzel, doesn't it? If that's apple pie, what's going on here? We're just doing a little tier list for dessert. Apple pie is an F. Goodbye. I have no idea what this is. I think they're those little bits when you fry dough. Okay, I'm assuming that's fried dough. Fried dough, whew, really good. Oh, fried dough's really good, like funnel cake. They should have names of things. Yes, they should. An F, apple pie is the worst dessert. Okay, I don't know what this is. You know what it looks like? It looks, oh, it's mousse. Oh, it's mousse. Okay, yes. Mousse is an A tier. That's mousse. I don't understand how it's not a crepe. It's just a tortilla with chocolate sauce on it. A tortilla with chocolate sauce on it? Sounds kind of nice. Get one of those Indian-style tortillas where they puff up. That can't be ice cream. You know what? I'm going to go out of my way and say this is a crepe. I might be wrong here. That's a crepe, and this is a filled crepe. I prefer a regular crepe over a filled crepe. German pancakes. Oh, you're totally right. Yeah. Perfect place for it. Actually, it's the same as a croissant. These two are identical. Yeah, you bite them and they have all those little flakes in them. Oh, they're so good. Those are amazing. Yeah, that's an A tier for sure. All right, now we have mashed potatoes. They're just mashed potatoes. Does anyone have any clue what this is? I don't get how you love grapes, but you hate strawberries. I'm allergic to strawberry. It's milk rice with cinnamon sugar? Oh. She's done. The Mexican restaurant has fried tortillas with honey and cinnamon. That's so good. Reverse image search. Can you download this? I'm not going through all that trouble. Yeah, it could be rice pudding. I'm going to give it an F. It's probably not an F. It's probably a D, but it's one of these two, so I'll put it on F. I don't want some random person run up to me at some convention 10 years from now and giving me this because I said I gave it a D tier. So, to that person in 10 years in the future, that will definitely not be happening. It's an F tier. I don't want it. Also, if somebody runs up to you at a convention and gives you rice pudding, please don't eat it. Don't eat that. Don't eat rice pudding given to you at a convention. Conventions already make you sick. People are sneezing and coughing all over the place. You don't like coffee? I'm not a coffee guy. I don't really do coffee. All right, let's judge Saf. We got milkshakes, macaroons, cheesecake. That is respectable. Yeet them at you for disrespecting apple pie. Don't throw hot coffee on me. I don't think I'd eat anything a stranger gives me at a convention. All right, I'll make one exception at a convention. Here's how you can poison me. If you want to poison me, here's what you're going to give me at a convention. You're going to give me a single wrapped haichu. You can inject a syringe in it and fill it with poison, but you're going to give me a single wrapped haichu. And I'll destroy it at a convention. All right. I didn't say if you like coffee because of ads. Oh, sorry. What? I tried to silence the ads. Filled with LSD, more fun. I don't like coffee. I don't need caffeine in my life. All right. We got grapes, strawberries, A tier, respectable. We got gummy bears. Oh, to be young again. Oh, to be young and have a digestive system that doesn't die when you eat gummy bears. Truffles, top tier. Ice cream, the most overrated food item in the world. Cookies. Waffles in B tier. A disgrace. Waffles is a disgrace. That's a disgrace. Fruit salad, very respectable. Brownie, very respectable. Agree. Jelly donuts don't deserve a C. Oh my god, tiramisu is in D? Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. And yogurt's an F. Yogurt's an F. There's no way. And double chocolate cake is an F. There's no way. Well, as per the norm, Saf and I don't agree. I couldn't tier them because S doesn't have that much room. It'll go over. All right, well that was fun. Let's go back to what we were doing. I hate chocolate cake. I mean, I don't love chocolate cake, but I don't hate it. If somebody gave me chocolate cake, I'd be like, sweet chocolate cake. I'd rather put Schwarzwälder. Okay, hold on. I can pronounce this. Schwarzwälder. That fuel. Yeah. Schwarzwälder. Kurzstot. Down because of alcohol. Got it. Wait, I was slow because of work, but I posted mine. All right, I will judge yours in just a moment. Give me 1 second. And I will entirely judge yours. I will absolutely judge yours. I refuse chocolate cake whenever I'm offered. I've missed eating cake at people's birthdays because they only had chocolate cake. That's crazy. I love how sidetracked everything and still didn't find out what your favorite holiday dessert was. I found out so much more. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. That's okay. Yeah. I don't mind that at all. Sorry if that's a hurtful thing for you. I didn't mean to create that. If it makes you feel any kind of way, it's a fantasy one and it makes bubbles. But yes, you do whatever you got to do. It's been very nice having you talk. I also didn't know what most of the desserts were. Yeah, we kind of went over it while we were going. I will finish off Emmy's thing before we jump ship. Peace. Most chocolate cakes. More chocolate cake for the rest of you? Yeah, I can appreciate that. Okay, so. We got macaroons and we got waffles in S rank, where they belong. Beautiful. Beautiful waffles. Love the waffles. We got strawberries in S rank. I can't hate that. We got brownies, where they belong. Ice cream where it belongs. Gummy bears, you're all crazy. Wait till you're older. Cookies, where they belong. Ice cream, overrated. Everything else is pretty good looking. Everything looks great. A pretzel being B tier is a little sacrilegious. I'm gonna be real, but... Also, you put croissant in B tier? Hold on. Croissants are the best food ever made. Oh, I also like gummies, but I was looking at specifically gummy bears. Honestly, I agree with most of this. I can't believe you put yogurt in D tier. Yeah, we're assuming the best version of the food. Belgian waffle for sure. You're gonna give fried dough a D tier? I guess you didn't know what it was. Fried dough is an S. You thought it was a cup of milk? It has a spoon. Yeah, it's yogurt. It's a little bit of yogurt, dude. No, that's yogurt. Honestly, yogurt, pretzel, croissant are the only things that I really disagree with, and then gummy bear for my own personal thing. Otherwise, this is a fine list. Stir your milk. Boy, if I went to somebody's house, if somebody let me stay the night at their house, and they woke up in the morning, poured a regular glass of milk, just a normal glass of milk, stuck a spoon in it and stirred it, I'd push their fridge on the ground. I would push their whole fridge on the ground. All right, I'm getting back to the illustration, just in case Talk stuck around for a little bit longer to watch the tier list. I am going back to the hookah, so mind me. Okay. The fridge is already on the ground. That is not what I meant. You know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this guy off. That fridge is getting destroyed. If you tell me that you stir your milk, drinking milk is already gross. If you stir it, you're dead. You're dead to me. All right, that to me is that. So, check this out. I learned this the other day. I learned how to do this. And by the other day, I mean literally this morning. Watch this. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna go edit. We're gonna click, click. That's not what I want. You. No. You. Is that how you do it? Okay, and now I'm gonna do Control H, hook to selected object. Okay. Theoretically, look at that. Look at that, baby. Little English Bulldog, I don't know what it is. I just always hated trash cans. You know how it goes. You want chocolate milk? Chocolate milk is so gross. I hate chocolate milk. Okay, we're gonna do another hook. Look at this, now we can put it wherever we want. Now, problem is, we need these to be kind of relative. I kind of want the hook to transition. Strawberry milk is best. You can't change my mind. Ugh. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Okay, let's go ahead and dissolve that, and let's go back. Perfect. Looks a little strained, but I can live with a little strain. Banana milk is best? No. I can't agree with banana milk. I had a bunch of banana milk when I was a kid, and I didn't go well. Didn't go well in my body, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's go ahead and hook that to selected object as well, and now we should have a little bit more of a nice bend. So it's now my responsibility to up that bend a little bit. Oh, I hate it. Why? Mostly I like making flavored milk with cashew or oat milk so it doesn't have to... So it does make it pretty different. That's fair. I'll give you that one. Got a little goose. I think milk in general is very disgusting, and I don't mess with it. It ain't for me. I'll tell you that much. I wish I could do like rigidity of this. I bet there is an option for that somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Everyone invent a new milk flavor that would be good. Okay. We're having a weird day today, aren't we? New milk flavor that would be good. If I had to invent a new milk flavor that would be good. Purple oob milk? I don't know what purple oob tastes like. So I'd have a hard time justifying that one. Yeah, they're the sweet little potatoes. I'm aware of them. I just don't know what they taste like. Your first reaction to potato milk is not good. I'm thinking I don't want to drink potato milk. That looks solid. We're here. That is pretty solid. I think the one thing I will add is I will grab this and we will just bring it down a little bit. And we should have a little bit more of a dynamic. Yeah. Wow. It works. Peach milk, because why not? Peach milk's a big thing. Peach milk's like a Japanese thing. It's very in like kawaii culture. They have little packets of peach milk. That's a thing. There we go. That is perfect. Ginger milk? Oh, I'm into ginger milk. I'm gonna give ginger milk a top tier. You know what sounds gross? Because everyone thinks of curdling, and curdling milk is the grossest thing in the universe. I was literally about to say the same thing as Saf. I was gonna say lemon milk. Lemon's good. Lemon is really good. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. I should probably put a little hook on here and hang it on a hook, but I will worry about that later. In fact, you know what? New idea. New idea. New thought. New thought, head empty. I was thinking lemon because of lemon pudding, but you just get buttermilk when you add lemon? Yes, true. You'd have to have a special way of doing it. No, I liked it better the other way. Or, if we're like a degenerate and we don't care about cleaning our stuff, if we're just a total degenerate, we can just put it up here. And I could be a degenerate sometimes. I don't mind degeneracy. This is going to come into play later because I'm doing something special later. I have an idea for how I want this to work. And in order for it to work correctly, I need things to sit in very particular positions. So that's why I'm being a little specific with what I'm doing here. There is a causality to this that will matter later. That looks perfect. That looks perfect. He looks so good. Okay, cool. You're done. Problem solved. Blueberry milk, cucumber milk. Ugh. I used to make lemonade milkshakes with my mom all the time. How do you make them? I can't remember the recipe. I think it's 2 cups vanilla ice cream and 1 cup lemonade. I'm not sure. Yeah, the thing with that is ice cream doesn't coagulate the way milk does. So there's a little bit less to worry about with ice cream than there is with just milk. I got no problem with ice cream. It's the milk by itself that's disgusting. Once you turn to ice cream, we're cool. Problem solved. I think we're done. Papa baby, I think we're done. Okay. I should put coal in here, but I think I'm gonna resist. You know, I'll put a block of coal, whatever, who cares? It's 1 piece of coal. What's a piece of coal gonna do to me, right? SX, little SY. An Alice in Wonderland mushroom. Okay, what do you mean an Alice in Wonderland mushroom? Like the props or the living things? My brain just went into thinking about milkshakes. Yeah, I get that. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to grab... You know what? I'm just going to Google Alice in Wonderland mushroom and see what shows up first. There we go. That way it has a little bit of an irregular shape. Oh, you want like the... Okay, the one he sat on. I could do that. Seems easy enough. Where would I put it is the real question. Because I think I want to put it somewhere on here. There we go. That will do right there. That looks pretty good. I think we're done. I'm gonna call you Cole. We're gonna call this pipe tube. I think we're looking really good. So I'm gonna finish off. Okay, I'm gonna finish off the material work after we do the mushroom. And then once the materials are done, I'm gonna go into part 2. I have an interesting idea. I have a really good idea for the sketch that I think will be great. We'll see if it works or not first. Before I get ahead of myself, we'll see if it actually works. I mean, I don't have the exact or anything. I think it's mostly just trippy colors. I'm gonna Google it and we can take a look together. I am A-okay with that. I love this song. You know what? That is fine enough at this point. I think I don't care about those little bits. I was worried about them earlier, but who cares? There's a piece of coal sitting on there. You're never gonna see it. If somebody throws a fit about it, then enjoy your fit. All right, I'm starting to get a little bit of chapped lips, which means that the AC in my house is being weird, and also I'm not drinking enough water. So I'm gonna go get a bunch more water and chug it. And it's time for a speed sketch. So we're gonna look up some mushrooms. I'll be right back. Oh, I took my hat off. Back. Hello, folks. Let's go ahead and throw a hat on. Come on. There we go. Back to the basics. Let's go ahead and pull up the internet and look up Alice in Wonderland mushroom, and we'll see what we got. Oh, I see. What are those called? Australopithecus or whatever? Little bumpy boys. I've made one of these on stream before, and I did a really bad job. Okay, let's do it. I'll go based on this image. I like this image a lot. So, go ahead and throw 5-10 minutes on the clock, and we'll get going. We'll go from this angle. I will hide all of these. I think I'm mostly done with them anyway. And I will throw the image on over here. We'll make a new collection. Collection will be called Mush. We'll put you over here. We'll make a new collection called Not Mush. And I will grab everything and put you in there. And we're here. Okay, a mushroom. Mushroom is going to be cylinder. We're gonna get wacky with it in just a little bit, but that's gonna be it for now. Apply some scale, go to edit, go into mesh view. Here we go. Okay, I'm thinking that should be okay. Like that. Let's throw on our subdivision. And now we just need to grab you and make sure you are plugged in correctly. Time to redeem yourself? What am I redeeming myself for? What happened? I'm redeeming myself for something? Did I mess something up? That looks not bad. That already looks pretty good. I want it to sag a little bit more than this. Which makes me think we want to go here. I mean, that is solid. You said you made one of these mushrooms before and you didn't turn out well? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm redeeming myself. 100% I'm redeeming myself. You got it. We're on the same page. I understand what you were saying now. Okay. This is gonna turn out. The materials are gonna be the hardest part. By far. You know, we're just getting a little funky. A little funky mushroom. Where are you? There it was. I found it. There we go. Just a little funky mushroom right there. Got a little bit of a bend in him, and let's give him that skirt. The skirt is a little complicated. It goes right here. It is hard cut, which means I have to do this. And the bottom is also hard cut, which means I have to do that. I'm back. What I missed? We did a dessert tier list. And we are making a mushroom speed sketch. It's been kind of a wild one so far. That feels really good to me. I'm gonna say that feels great. This guy also probably needs to be rigid. Okay, that part looks bad. Something's wrong here. Welcome back to the Chaos Dome. That mushroom is cute. Thank you. He doesn't look very good. This part here really doesn't vibe. He doesn't look great. I don't love him. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. You don't work, you don't work. Delete, delete. There's only so much you can be expected to do in the amount of time that you have given yourself. And you are doing that. There we go. Sure, we just have a weird little thing there. Why not? I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Piece de resistance. We're gonna go to sculpt. We're gonna not go to sculpt. We're going to apply this. We're gonna go to sculpt. I'm gonna go to this. We're gonna grab the tip of them. We're gonna do a little mangling. Why can't we do any mangling to this? Apply scale. Sculpt. Okay, I don't know why it's not doing what I wanted to do. But you know what? I can do it manually. I don't care. You want me to get rough and manual with this thing? I'll get rough and manual with this thing. It's not my first mushroom. You're not my first mushroom, dude. I've been around the block. I've dealt with mushrooms before. There we go. That is about as cool as I want him to look. And I messed this part up, so we're going to crease that edge in here again. You know what? Actually, I just did it with that, didn't I? Yeah. So we're going to do... Bop, 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 bop. Why is it doing the top face? Okay, tell you what. I'll do that part manually as well. I love hearing Red smack talk the mushroom. You know, it's how you assert dominance. It's the only way I can get away with this level of aggression that I have inside of me. That's perfect! Oh wow, it looks so good, actually. That looks really good. Okay, okay, okay. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Done. Okay. Shader node. Let's make a mushroom. Edit. Hello? The heck was that? Why did it take a moment? That was weird. That was really strange. Okay, so we are looking at boom, 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 all the way up. Okay, so this is going to be mush stem. We're going to do mush cap. And I will make it red so I can see it. I think we're done. Just the cap and the stem, right? I could do the underbelly, but I think that's not in our best interest right now. I don't think I have the time or the energy for it, so we're going to leave that just as is. I really want to do the underbelly. No. No, 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 no. It's way longer than I have time for. Let's do the cap. Okay, clear coat. 0.3 on the clear coat. Really rough on top. Specular. Tint is high. Clear coat is too rough. 5.4. Very good. Sheen is perfect. Sheen tint is white. Okay. Subdivision surface. Yes, that's the one we want. We're going to want this color right here, and we're going to want to set this to like 0.3. 0.1. You'll do. Cool. Okay, now. Take it from here. We want a displacement, which I'm probably just going to plug in on my own, but we'll just try it first. Let me grab... Let's grab a texture, a Voronoi with an object. Make sure the object is scaled. we plug in a color ramp. And by that, I mean a mix RGB. And you plug into displacement, and you have white. This is it. This is gonna be perfect. Just like that. We have all these little bumps. Now I need to plug in a color ramp to find them. We're gonna lower that randomness down. We're gonna lower the white value down so we just have a few of them, make them massive. We want just a few of them. And I think we're gonna wanna put in a vector displacement right here. Nope, let's not do that. The clear coat, I think, is bad for us. The displacement's not doing as much as I want it to, which is a real shame, but I guess we'll take it for the time being. There is a fly that is buzzing around and is driving me crazy, and I'm so sick of all these flies recently. I keep cleaning the whole house, and we still have flies, and I don't know where they're coming from, and it's actually just the most disheartening thing ever. Drives me nuts. I wish my house was clean. I just went and did all my dishes before stream started. Okay. What is this going to do for us? Okay. Not exactly what I want. Not exactly the look I was going for. How do I fix this? If I go color ramp, and I make sure that there's no black, I think it'll still be taller than the object around it. Correct. Cool, that works. Cool. Detail high. Dimension to 0.5, get it all crazy and crazy. Again, the min-max did not work correctly. I hate Musgraves. So instead of that, I will put in a hue saturation. I don't hate Musgraves. Musgraves are actually like the saving grace of what I do here. But they are annoying. Use Musgraves all the time? I do. They're just super annoying. Tell you what, we're gonna cheap out just a little bit. I'm gonna cheap out on you. I mean, it is a scuffed speed sketch. I really shouldn't be thinking this hard about it. I should just be doing the first thing that comes to my mind. This fly is actually the worst. He is the most ambitious one I've seen so far. But you are dead. You know you are going to die, correct? Like, this journey of yours that you're going on is doomed to fail. It's scuffed, you know. It's a scuffed boy. This should be fine. Okay, you know what? That's fine enough for me. That'll do that, and then we'll take you and settle another one down here, mix RGB, and we'll do a red and a white, and we'll call it there. So one of them is going to be the right color. It's the opposite. Done. Okay, so that's the top. Twice as good in half the time? You know. You know how we do it around here. I mean, it's probably just going to be better if I do a bump, right? But it's too late for that. Oh, I should have just done this, shouldn't I have? And reverse these two colors, and then we're done? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, cool. And then we'll do the mush stem. And it's got to be this wavy, gross-looking, crazy thing. So we're going to go really easy on it. So it's going to be a nice, deep, yellowy sort of thing. Like that. And then it's going to have a really dark brown subdivision surface. And it is a pretty rough-looking boy with a good amount of tint, good amount of sheen. I think that's done. Yeah, the coloring's right up there. And then we're just going to throw on a bump. And then we're done. Did you know that Fallout 76 got a tag Dark Comedy on Steam? Yikes. That is a yikes. Oh, Fallout. I gotta say, I've never really been a big Bethesda fan. Like, they do cool stuff. They make the biggest games ever at the time period that they were making games. And there's something very respectable about that. But it's also kind of like anti-game design. I mean, Fallout has some dark humor to start with. That's true. That's a very good point. Alright, I think that is gotta be as close to my mushroom as I can get it. I think I might add a little bit of a color ramp. And I'll tune down one of those values, but otherwise I think we're done. Yep, just like that. And then we just take that strength and drop it down to something a little simpler. Just to give us that little vibe that there's something there. And that is my scuffed mushroom. Is this going in the final shot? No. I'm not including this in the main thing. Well, that's my mushroom. Done. Why would they want to nuke our city? I still remember that Boston politicians making a big deal out of Fallout 4. Yikes. Boston is the most Republican place in New England. Convince me otherwise. Oh, get rid of the backup. I don't want the backup. Okay, let's do the magic. This is it. This is where it all comes together. We're gonna do some shaders. So, first things first, I'm gonna put on some metallics. I don't want pine. Please? Computer's going a little slow. Something crazy's happening. Hello, what's happening? My computer's freaking out. Something just happened. Give me one moment. I don't know what's going on right now. It's really hot. I think my AC might have just broken and my computer's freaking out. Okay, Well, my AC reset itself completely, so it went back to factory settings. So I just temporarily turned it back to the temperature that I want it to be at. But we'll have to figure out why that happened. That'll be a nice little problem to solve after stream. Can't wait to work with that. That was very odd. All of a sudden it just got really hot and there was just no AC. Okay, so we want like chrome. You're gonna want like chrome fittings. Like that, like a nice, brilliant looking chrome. And we're gonna want you to drop down to like a 0.5. You to be maybe like a 0.25. That looks right to me. I might even add a little bit of color to it. While my computer's having some... Yeah, hopefully it's not a power glitch. I hope not. I hope it's an easy solve. It was very annoying all of a sudden just to walk out and there's no AC going on. That's not bad. With the little air bubbles in there, that is pretty good looking. Okay, I can live with it. I don't know if this is supposed to be chrome or not. I'm kind of just assuming it's chrome. I kind of just want to assume that that's chrome. Correct me, anybody who smokes hookah, correct me if that's a bad idea or not. Should this be a different color? Maybe it should be, just so it can be distinguished, but I kind of prefer it not. Okay, so we're gonna make this metal. And now I'm going to go into edit. And we're gonna tabulate all this up and turn this into some kind of wood. What kind of wood do we want? I'm thinking a mahogany. I'm thinking mahogany's a nice wood. That is a nice looking wood. It's a little too big. Too crazy looking, but I'll tone it down a little bit and I think that's a perfect wood. Also, why is there no tube here? Why did the tube just stop? What? The tube is not connected anymore. What? Is that what I want to do? That was weird. Why did the tube get disconnected? What happened? Yeah, that'll be fine. That's fine. Okay, problem solved. We're gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing to you. So, you will be given the metal material. And then we will go ahead and grab the wood parts. Just like that. And we'll give you all a little bit of mahogany. We're gonna take a look at it, make sure everything looks fine. Everything looks good as far as I'm concerned. So all I gotta do now is the tube and the little guy up here. That is not bad. That is not bad. All right, we'll make a little bit of plastic for this. Why not? Why not? We're here, let's do it. It's been a great little bit so far. It's been a really productive stream as far as I'm concerned. So might as well just cap ourselves off with just a little bit of this. coal. Put the coal back. We'll go ahead and do a new one. It'll be called black plastic. Okay, you need to be a dark, plasticky sort of color that is decently shiny and very dark. Okay, that'll do. Let's go ahead and put clear coat on it with a 0.2. Yeah, perfect. That is perfect. Do I want to add a little bit of color to it? Yep. That works. Just a little bit of purple, just to give it a pop. And now, if that's the case, then I want the sheen tint to just switch to being a little bit of purple. You know, we're gonna go max purple. That is good looking. Cool. It's the simple things sometimes. Okay, now we have the hose. The hose is going to be one of the harder parts to do. So, the way I think I want to do it is I probably want to displace it. Again, hopefully the displacement works this time instead of being stuck with the way we had it before. Okay, let's do UVs. I think UVs are the correct orientation. Not quite what I wanted. Oh, perfect. Z. Please work, please work, please work. Please work. Nothing? That's not the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Oh, it just crimps. Nope, that's not what I want. This one's tough. I think it has to be the UV. It has to be UV. It has to be this. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. That worked. There's a bit of a weird crease there, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. And now I'm thinking maybe we switched back to bump. What's the difference between a bump and a displacement? It's probably not going to matter. It's going to be a lot more efficient. I think if I ever try to like sell this asset or use it in a game or something, I'll have to rethink things anyway, because I definitely can't export like a movable hose. So I think we're set. I think I'm not going to stress the details of that. Okay, let's do 0 on that. Let's get that scale up nice and high. Let's go ahead and throw on a color ramp. Don't love the way that looks. We'll go back to normal. You know what? If we do a B-spline, won't it be a little bit simpler on the eyes? No, not really. Boy, that is hard to look at. It doesn't look great. It's not as nice as I want it to be. But I think we're going to keep it as simple as possible. Get rid of the color. Keep it really simple. And we're just going to give it a super high sheen, maybe like a dark blue sort of wire. Maybe a little bit lighter than that. That looks really nice. If we're feeling extra fancy, maybe I will take this and pop this onto a color ramp. Welcome back. Where'd you go? I didn't even know you left. Where'd you head off to? We'll do 0.45 and we'll do 0.55. You took another nap? Little power nap? Hey, no worries. That's kind of awesome. Okay, I'm gonna call that there. I think it's great. I got more water, got Beans cat food, and I just delivered, then it just got delivered, then curled up for a bit. Sure. Where floats your boat, my man? Work is nuts. It's draining my very soul. Just quit. Just leave. No more work. Problem solved. Go live your best life. Okay, that looks as good as I think that cord is gonna look. I hate that kink right there, and I want to fix it. And I think I'll try to fix it a little later, but right now is not the time for that. So we're gonna work on this mahogany first and foremost. Tell you what, business number one is reduce this gross cut down. So we want to take you and make you less bad. Okay, that looks all right to me. And then I'm going to take these two and get them a lot closer in color. That looks okay to me. Did I just lose my hat? How did my hat come off? Don't kink shame? Where did I kink shame? Name a time I've ever kink shame in my life. This hat is proving to be a real problem. What is everyone's least favorite kink? You said you hate the kink in the hose? Yeah, I do. And it deserves to be heard. Sorry. Sorry you got a thing for hose kinks. My least favorite kink is the one where people don't cuddle afterwards. That one's rough. That's some rough stuff, man. Okay, if I throw a band in here, feet are disgusting. I am not anti-feet. Feet are fine. Feet are just fine with me. I'm not going out of my way to go hang out with people's feet, but I'm not against feet. Oh, I love how fast you came swinging on that one. You came out of the woodwork for that one. That was a feast for the eyes. You know what? I'm not loving this. I'm loving it more. If I put a clear coat on here, that would definitely be in character for this whole thing, and it would overwrite this bump in a kind of a nice way. So I'm gonna put a bump on here and see what happens. Come on. Okay, so we got a bump. We got kind of a gnarled, disgusting looking bump. Oh, there's already clear coat on it. Okay, so the roughness needs to be dropped quite a bit. So like 0.4. When I really love someone, I can stand their feet, but that's it. Okay, maybe I don't understand what a kink is. Is a kink not like a private thing? Are kinks public? Is that a thing? I thought kinks were supposed to be like a hush-hush. I mean, I know there's people that don't, but I thought for the most part it was supposed to be kind of a hush-hush thing. I didn't think people went around being like, yeah, baby, this is what I'm into. Voyeurism is a thing? Yes, voyeurism is a thing. That's true. But I think the whole point of voyeurism is to not get caught, right? Like, isn't your goal not to get caught, just to get as close as possible? I thought that was like your goal. I thought your goal was to get as close as possible without getting caught. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say that is actually kind of cool looking, if not a little overkill. Which means that this now has to be dropped, which doesn't work. Thief simulator? Yeah, I don't know. I know some people like actually being watched, and I thought that was the right word. Yeah, that's something else. I don't know what that is, but voyeurism is like the risk of being caught without actually being caught. They might share the same terminology now that I'm thinking about it, but they're not supposed to be the same thing. They shouldn't be the same thing at the very least, because there's people who feel the thing that I'm saying, and they're 100% not the same people that you're talking about. Which would be a shame for those people that need that level of discretion and are being sort of misrepresented in that way. Is that gonna work? Oh, that looks good. Hold on. Okay, no, that is much better. I want to say you're good, but you're not. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave it like that, and I'm going to take this distortion and drop that down just a little bit. Nope. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say, if anything, we just need to drop the scale down a little bit, and then we're done. This will work for me. That one's done. That one's done. Does it look like a super wooden pattern? Not really. I think the reason it doesn't look like wood is because I don't have micrograins in it, which is actually kind of problematic. Okay, I'm gonna play with color. I want things to be a lot more colorful than they are right now. Things are a little dull looking, and I don't want dull. People who buy stuff like this, they don't want dull. Dull's not the name of the game. If you're paying money for something like this, you're gonna get the best version you can get. You're gonna get something that looks like that. You're gonna get something crazy. You know what? I think I am okay with that. It's a little exaggerated for me, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the 5. That's done. I'm done thinking about it. We've done it. We've made wood. We've made wood, and I can take the strength and now up the strength a little bit to give us a little bit more grain. We're gonna invert it so it goes in. Okay, you know your least favorite kink? Clowns? Can't say I'm against clowns. If I was dating somebody and they're like, hey, I want to dress up as a clown during stuff, I'd be like, cool. Whatever. Fine with me. If they like brought out a horn and started like folding balloon animals and stuff during the whole thing, I'd be like, I'm out. That is too much. But if it was fun, I don't know, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Scary doesn't bother me. I'm not scared of scary. I'd say the one where people like being degraded. Do you hate being degraded, or degrading other people, or is it both? Like what part of it do you not like? I can deal with degrading. Degrading doesn't bother me. Being degraded, I don't like that. I'm not in on that. I don't want somebody making fun of me. Okay, we just gotta make a coal and we're done. We gotta make a coal and then we're moving on to part 2. And part 2 should be easy. Should be easy. Okay, hookah, coal. You'd say both for you? I understand that. Okay, we can make one of these. Look at that. Look how perfect that looks. I can make that. I can make this. I can do this. I can do this. In before he starts crying on stream. Said he could do it. Couldn't do it. Okay, we're here. I can do this. This is gonna be great. Look at this. Check this out. We're gonna go into here. You're gonna be called hot coal. I wrote hot because I wanted to distinguish it as much as I could, but otherwise it's pretty standard. These flies. Boy, I just went through and cleaned everything. The problem, the sad part about these flies being here and me cleaning everything is probably these flies have existed in this house for a while, and me cleaning stuff is why they're coming out. And the more I think about that, the more like upset I get, so I'm gonna not think about that any longer. At least things are getting clean. At the very least, at least there is something happening. Okay, so if I up the detail and I lower the dimension, we get not what I want. But if we do this, we get not what I want. Not what I want. We're gonna want ridged. Flies don't usually live that long. Yeah, but they have to come from somewhere, so they're laying their eggs somewhere. Okay, that's almost what I want, but it's definitely not what I want. I want that look. Flies are a no for me? Yeah, I think a flyer is a no for everyone. If you tell me you're into flies, it's over. We're done. I don't do flies. Fly's a big no. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do double Voronoi. We're gonna do the same setup we did earlier, but I'm gonna set it up in a slightly different way this time. Gotta get my music up. Okay, let's do a division. I mean, I don't know that red. Why, if they like it out of the woods where there are flies and stuff around, the flies are not my favorite part. I'll tell you right away, the mosquitoes that were out at the trail for the longest time were the reason I was not going on the trails. I can't stand mosquitoes. That stuff's messed up, man. How can those things be allowed to live? I think that is different than liking the flies. Flies and mosquitoes are the same thing. One sucks your blood, one eats your food. Beyond that, they're identical. If I was out in the woods and I heard nothing, I'd be a bit freaked out. What? Can you explain what you're talking about? What does that mean? You heard nothing? What do you mean you heard nothing? I'm assuming this has nothing to do with flies anymore. Redwoods are so quiet? Yeah. There it is. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, we're gonna do this twice. 2 times. This is perfect. This is gonna work. So we need to take 2 of these, and we need to make one of them very small. Like if you go out into the woods and you hear no bugs, birds, etc., yeah, that's terrible. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with you on that. I would hate to experience that. That is a cool design. It is not the design we're going for. That is a cool design, though. Okay, so we want... Oh, God, there's a bunch of flies all of a sudden. I'm gonna lose it, man. The reality of the situation, the thing that I don't want to say live on camera, but I will say anyway because it's worth saying, I wish my roommates just cleaned up after themselves. That's really all it is. It's really the only problem here. Tell you what, that is pretty good looking, but we just need to do the color ramp on the backside. So we're gonna do a color ramp right here. There is kind of a peace and tranquility to going out in the woods and not hearing anything, but it's so rare that I think by the time it happens, I don't know, you're already in a mood. Am I just gonna do that? Am I just gonna let it be like this? No, I'm too persistent. I'm too obsessed. Okay, I think that is something. I have kind of a clue of how I want to do this. Am I really about to put in this much effort for something that's going to not matter at all? That's kind of my way. It's kind of the thing I do. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna stop thinking about it beyond this point. It doesn't look great. You know what? Different idea. If I do this... It wouldn't be a red stream if you didn't. That is true. I am kind of a tryhard. It is kind of my way. We're gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the bad one. We're gonna do bad boy number 1. Bad boy with a bullet. Bum, bum, bum. Bad boy with a bullet. Let's try it. Come on. Nope, it's definitely you. You're the bad boy with a bullet. Why did that not work? Why did that not work? Okay, alright. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking with portals. Now we're thinking with portals. Okay, we just have little bits everywhere. Where are these bits coming from? I hate to say it, I think we have to do this. I think we have to go for this and just hope that it works. Set that to like 20. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I don't want to do it like this, but I think this is it. I think that's just what it's gotta look like. Connect them all together just a little bit more, and I think that's fine. Do I like the way it looks? No. It's like way too predictable. It's close. It's close to being the right thing, but it's not right. That's fine. We can work with that. We can work with this. I can think about this later and ace it later if I have to. Okay. So, what we want now is we're gonna want to do another color ramp. Hello? We're gonna want a little color ramp right here. Pop you up to some base color. We're gonna increase that black value just a little bit, and it's gonna be a nice charcoaly black. And you're gonna be a nice charcoal. Maybe a little bit of white on the tips to give it that really weird look. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It looks like snowflakes. Let's go ahead and make you slightly less dark. You know what? You stay dark. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not as good as I want it to be. They look like angry vines. I can feel that. Yeah, it's just a little too... Ugh. Something's wrong with it. Something that might be cool is to do a black subdivision and leave it like that. Let's get that color a little bit more gradual so we can have a little bit more of a feeling here. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that for now. And then we're going to do the gradients. So we'll do it like that. We'll go ahead and throw on a color ramp. We'll throw on a gradient. And we'll push out the back of this gradient everything that we're going to want and plug you into emission. And emission is going to be that nice bright orange. That color right there. It's like that color. Okay, so now it's a gradient on objects. That is kind of crazy looking. That is kind of nuts looking. Kind of takes over everything. So we'll do a little bit of 90, and then I'm going to just sink it down. There we go. It's not quite as cool as I want it to be, but part of that is this guy. And part of it is this guy. So now we can just take you and lower one of these values until we get it as high as we want it. There we go. That should do just fine. Maybe put a bit of an ease in here so it just feels a little bit more loose. Yeah. Okay, so that's my least favorite part of this whole build, but it is something. I'll worry about it later. This is my least favorite part. I hate this part. This guy does not look good in my personal opinion. I know I can do better. I know I can dig in here and do better. I just don't have it in me right now. So, we'll leave that as is, and then I'm going to do the final finesse. So, here's where things are going to get really weird. This is the part I've been waiting for all day. Things are going to get really weird. First things first, I'm going to need to put a camera on here. We want to figure out where we're looking at this whole thing. So let's add a camera. Let's put in a camera to view. I'm going to say that's pretty good. That is pretty solid looking to me. Maybe, no, leave it just like that. It's a little boring. You know what? Let's go more dramatic. This is always the problem that I have. I'm just a little too safe with my stuff. And now that I'm like building out portfolio and doing stuff like that, I'm like, you know what? Get crazy. There's no reason not to get crazy with things. Hello? What's going on? Alright, that to me is much more dynamic. That I gotta fix that hose pipe. There's something dynamic there, though. That works. Cool. Now we get in here and we do this part. And this is going to get nuts. So I'm going to add a collection in here. Hello? New collection. Your new collection is going to be called Bubbles. And we're going to add a meta ball. Okay. This is going to get out of control real fast, so we got to be really careful with how we do this. Let's go Z. So we got a little ball inside this tube. Okay. So what I'm gonna want to do is all of this, and then we're gonna do like 180 frames. By frame 10, I need it like out to here. We're gonna up that resolution a little bit so it looks a little bit cleaner, but for the time being, I'll leave it just like this. Okay, so now you're like that. And here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go to like 30. And I need it to grow and come out to the end of this little nozzle, and we're gonna check that the whole animation works after this. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Very slowly. Wait, what? No, it shouldn't start growing. You're not allowed to grow until you come out of the tube. No. .024. He grows when he wants. True. Okay, so we're gonna have to switch the interpolation mode, but that is fine. So now we grab him again, and he needs to pop off a little bit. We're probably gonna add extra keyframes in here eventually. I need him to pop off. So we're gonna do, okay, so yeah, we wanna do that. A down. And then he can go up. The growing is very difficult to keep track of. Okay, so yeah, it's a little static. We're gonna have to really play with it to make it more organic. But I have an idea. So let's look at that. We'll go ahead and give it a little bit of movement. Thank you for all the emotes. Work is so insane, your stream's chill vibe, it's kind of saving me. That's the whole point. That is the whole point right there. How am I gonna make a balloon pop? How am I gonna make this guy pop? I'm gonna worry about that in just a moment. Let's set the scene a little bit more. So we got a meta ball. We're gonna add another meta ball. Check this guy out. There's gonna be a little balloon guy in the background here. Okay, there he is in all of his glory. Have you ever watched them pop in slow motion? Yeah, they look crazy. Okay, so that's a long distance to be going in that short amount of time. So we want to set this up for a little bit more success. And I'm going to change us to be 30 frames per second. Okay. Okay, so I need to add waves to these guys. But we'll get there in a moment. The reason why I'm here is for this guy. I'm gonna add another meta ball. And this is where we're actually gonna use meta balls for once in our life. Oh, computer's not having a good time. Something is wrong with my computer. It's having the worst time ever. Why is it having so much trouble? Should we get rid of things? Should we get rid of everything that isn't a meta ball? I think that's going to be in our best interest. Okay, so let's have that. Okay, so here's the general idea. I'm gonna grab this guy. And what we want to do is bring him down and touch these two guys together. Like that. So that's going to look like... something like that. And we're going to reduce him down to 0. So theoretically, yep, so if I add little bits of warbly to it, it'll be perfect. Okay, yep, that's it. And now we just need to take you and move you inside of him. Ba-da-ba-da-bee. This is gonna work. So yeah, we're gonna make it warble just a little bit more. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna look great. Okay, so it might be a little too dramatic, but I'm just trying to nail that last little bit. Dramatic music for dramatic blending, you know how it is. I'm actually, like, starting to really lose my patience with these flies buzzing around me. Like, I know I talk about these flies a lot, but nothing makes me more upset than just, like, flies being around you. Like, it's just annoying. I wish anybody in my house cared about this stuff. Okay, so we want to add as many steps in here as possible. We want the steps to be as small as possible. Oh, that looks perfect! That looks perfect. Okay, this first little bit had a kink that was gross. Other than that, it was perfect. Okay, it's you. You're the problem. You don't go deep enough down. That was perfect. Oh! That looks so good. That looks crazy good. Okay, what does that look like up here? Okay, so something gets a little crazy right here. I'd maybe even go out of my way to do that. Okay, something looked weird there. Oh, we made 2 of them. How do we make 2 of them? Okay, we're having a little bit of trouble with, like, the fine control on this, but otherwise, that looked great. That looks really good. Okay, so he gets... Okay, so the size changes for some reason. Which means what I have to do is go back to this guy. Go here. Grab you. Wait, what? Wait, what? You were supposed to shrink. Your whole thing was that you were supposed to shrink at the end. You're supposed to go to 0. Okay, now... Perfect. Perfect. That looks crazy good. Okay, so we're gonna add a couple of just random floaters. And then we're like done. Hate to say it, I think we've done it. Okay, so let's add a little tiny bunch of bubbies. These are very resource intensive. For the sake of my own health, I'm going to drop their resolution. I'm gonna make them like 0.8, just so they're easier to look at. Just make them real simple. Okay. You there. Okay, so what you really want to be doing with these is moving them in very tiny ways, very short distances to give them that jitter. Thank you for the goose. We are almost out of... We're almost out of the swamp. The heist has begun. You did the battle cry for the heist. I don't know if this is going to be the most compelling animation in the world, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, there's some, like, jitter and smoothing that I have to worry about. I think I can actually add jitter, like, in post. So it probably doesn't matter if I do all the jitter stuff now. But I will keep on keeping on anyway. And you died in the void. In case you couldn't have any more humiliation with your current workday. Okay, so we have the pop ready to go. So I'll add one more, and then I think I'm done. Get out of my face. I'm gonna destroy your whole species. I'm over it. Ugh, get out of here. I'm gonna destroy you. Yeah, that didn't succeed because you were not Sly Marbo, whatever that means. Okay, so we're here at 0, and then all of a sudden we, like, fly up. Yeah, that one goes way too fast. Your GZ is good, your GY is not good. I think we can just delete you, right? Okay, that works. That works. Okay, I think we're here. A lot of bubbles. Doing bubble things. Is it an organic animation? I don't know. I want to try a new hardcore world with the MC update. Go for it. Nothing's stopping you. Okay, cool. So, you're the last one we need to worry about. He grows to that size, and then the very next frame, you have to be 0. No. What? Just you. What is happening? Oh, they're all bound to that one? Why does that make literally no sense whatsoever? Okay, that makes no sense to me at all. So we'll just do that. Boy, I don't understand how meta balls work. So now... Okay. This has been a real process. Let's grab all of you, and let's do interpolation mode. Get out of here! I'm gonna destroy your whole species. Elastic. Whoa! Okay, that's not what we want. Let's do... just a Bezier. No. Lord of the Flies? That's what I feel like right now, and it's driving me nuts. I'm very upset. Okay, no, it needs to be linear. As much as I don't want it to be linear. This is going to be a lesson in animation for sure. I think I'm going to fail this one, but the render should be cool enough anyway. Yeah, it's just annoying. I just keep cleaning the house and more flies come. It's like if I was a dirty human being who didn't take care of myself, I'd be like, okay, I got flies. But like, I'm cleaning my house. Okay, now that I'm here... Does anyone keep windows open or any way that they would be able to come inside? Maybe. That actually might be what's going on right now. I'd be very mad if that was the case. You know what? I'm actually thinking this is the problem. Yeah. That's it. My roommates have a tendency to call me out on every little thing I've done. But if like windows get left open or whatever, it's completely like, nope, not our problem. It's like, okay. This feels real. This feels not bad. It's not my favorite animation in the world, but it's not bad. So let's go ahead and shade these guys. Bubbles. All right, here's how a bubble is gonna work. A bubble is glass with virtually no, like it's the most reflective thing in the universe. Okay, we're gonna give you alpha blend, just so I can see what I'm working on. We're not in Eevee, so we're gonna go to Eevee first. I'm gonna give you alpha blend, so I can see what I'm working on. Alpha hashed, so I can see what I'm working on. And we're gonna put in a layer weight plugged into, maybe plugged into nothing. Facing goes into alpha. There we go. That's a bubble. That's what bubbles look like. Now, there's a bunch of little pixels, but that won't show up on the final render. And then I plug in a color ramp, and I put on some iridescence, and we're done. That's a bubble. Let's get scratching. Okay, so we're gonna need to switch to a blue and a blue, because you see the blue most prominently. Oh, that's perfect. That's a bubble. Done. That's a bubble. We've done it. Cool. Let's go ahead and lighten it just a little bit. That is a bubble. That's what bubbles look like. Now, the one difference I will add is they have a film on them, which means I probably want to take this layer weight and double it. So we'll take the alpha off for right now. It's a really good looking bubble. I'm gonna add a texture, noise, and give it that film. Super high with distortion. That feels like a bubble to me. That feels quality. I'm gonna say it's done. You put the alpha back on? I mean, that's a bubble. I might even say that we want to put the noise on both, which would make the alpha a little bit more complicated. You know what? I want to do alpha on 50-50. So we'll do mix RGB. And what we want is to do a add linear lights. That's a bit of a hard line for seemingly no reason. I wonder if that's an alpha blend problem or if that's actually what it's gonna look like. Because it can't just have a little, like, hole in the middle. That doesn't make any sense. What does this look like? We're gonna blow up our computer. Okay, let's do a soft light. No? An overlay. Okay, that little ring there is way too much. Why has the ring gotten so bad? I don't understand. You know what? I liked it the way it was. We're gonna leave it the way it was. Oh, it's because it's Fresnel. Whoops. I wasn't using facing. My bad. That was my fault. Those look like bubbles. Yo. That's a bubble. We've done it. We made perfect little bubbles. They might be a little overly dramatic for me. But I think I don't care. Oh. Wait. Yeah, you know what? That's done. That's a bubble. I'm over it. We've done it. We've made a bubble. I'm not going to sit and think any harder than that. Done. The animation is done. So now I put everything back in. Goal, hookah, glass. I think we're done. That coal is definitely one of the worst parts. Cool. Alright, I think that is done. I'm gonna have to sit and render this for like 3 years, so we're not gonna be able to see the finished product until I've rendered it, which... Sorry. I don't have a way around that. But that's going to be it for now. So we made a little hookah with a bad-looking piece of charcoal. Everything else I'm pretty proud of. And I'm going to go render it. So fingers crossed that it looks good in the end. With the last little bit of time that I have here today, I am going to go throw everybody over on a raid somewhere. We're going to go raid somebody. I don't know who, but we're going to go raid somebody. My computer's not loving this, so we're going to stop running that. Alright, let's see who's streaming today. Let's see who's here. Ratlord streaming. Let's see who's here today. Nico 3D Art is going. Sleepiest? Sleepy's first 3D Blender tutorial. I don't really want to send everybody to a tutorial. I think we're a little past that point. You either know whether you like Blender or not. Okay, we got a guy who is making a T-Rex. For sure, we're gonna go see this guy with the T-Rex. Do I want the T-Rex? Yeah, that guy speaks French. All right, we're going to the T-Rex. We're gonna go see this T-Rex. So everybody, if you will join me on this journey, I'm going to send you all over to watch a man make a T-Rex. Go say hi, go send some love, go get some free channel points, and we'll move on from there. My computer's going extra slow. I'm going to have to do like a full rundown on my system to make sure I'm not dying. So we'll get there when we get there. All right. Ciao, folks. See you there. Catch you on Monday.